Smoke in my lungs, dust in my throat. Ran from the wreck with nothing but hope. Sirens behind, no time to cry. If I stop now, I won't survive. Stitches and rust, scars on my name. Burned every bridge but feel no shame. You say I'm lost but I say free. You can't chain what you can't see. You built the cage, I lit the spark. Now watch me run into the dark. Ashes can't catch me, flames can't hold me. I've walked the worst, you don't control me. I'm gone before your echo hits. You'll never catch what doesn't quit. Ashes can't catch me, I move too fast. I'm not your future, I'm your past. No one to blame, no one to save. I carve my path with what I gave. Let the smoke rise, let the ground break. I'll be the pulse you couldn't take. I'm not the fire, I'm what comes after. I'm not your fear, I'm louder, faster. Ashes can't catch me, flames can't stay. You tried to burn me, I burned away. I'm gone before the silence speaks. I'm every edge your comfort fears. Ashes can't catch me, I move like flame. And you'll forget you ever knew my name. Ashes can't catch me, flames can't stay. You tried to burn me, I burned away. I'm gone before the silence speaks. I'm every edge your comfort fears. Ashes can't catch me, I move like flame. And you'll forget you ever knew my name. I waited for you in the spaces between your words, and the nights when your silence hit louder than your hurt. I answered in echoes, but never looked back. I was more ghost than lover, fading fast through every crack. I reached out with open scars, I pulled back behind my bars. Each other in slow motion, like shattered glass misunderstood. I wanted fire, I gave you walls. I sang your name, but tuned it out. I screamed in color, I whispered down. Now there's nothing left to shout. There's static between. It's all we ever were. Words like ash. that still hurts. Between us, just static. You said I taste like burnt sugar, sweet at first, then sharp as glass. You lit the match and watched me blister. Now you're addicted to the ash. You said you hate the way I shimmer, but keep chasing what you fear. You twist the blade with painted fingers, then ask why blood appears. You said you hate the way I shimmer, but keep chasing what you fear. You twist the blade with painted fingers, then ask why blood appears. Isn't this what you wanted? Wasn't this part of the plan? A slow dance on the fault line till one of us can't stand. We burn, we break, we breathe in smoke. Still say the words we never spoke. You want the damage, I want the spark. We're pulling punches in the dark. Tell me again how this is love. It tastes like fire in my lungs. You threw your kindness like confetti, but the razor hid inside the light. You stitched your name into my shadows, and now you haunt me every night. You love the war, you love control. You pulled away, you dug the hole. So don't pretend you came to heal. We burn, we break, we breathe in lies. Still ask for truth with empty eyes. You hold the match, I hold the flame. Still playing our unholy game. Tell me again how this is love. It's poison sugar dressed as trust. You said I taste like burnt sugar, and kept coming back for more. You said I taste like burnt sugar, and kept coming back for more. You said I wore you like a mask, just to feel less hollow. But you were the voice I borrowed every time I couldn't swallow. You said you saw the real me in the static of my sleep, but I was just an echo of a promise you couldn't keep. We stitched the lie with gold. It frayed before the fold, and now it's breaking at the seams. You crawl back under my second skin, where love begins, then ends again. We fake a truce that never stands. burns my guilt like fire. We painted peace on broken glass and called the pain desire. I need escape, I need control. You needed someone, you made me whole. But holes don't hold what's made to fall. You crawl back under my second skin like a sin I'll wear again. We burn the thread, we light the fuse, just to prove we still can bruise. You know we lose, but still we let it in. Some ghosts don't haunt, they stay. Some ghosts don't haunt, they stay. Ooh, 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 ooh. You crawl back under my second skin like a sin I'll wear again. We burn the thread, we light the fuse, just to prove we still can bruise. You know we lose, but still we let it in. We let it in. We let it in. You lit the fuse and walked away, smiling like you left me safe. But the spark still lives inside my skin, and I'm burning from within. You said I'd break what I protect, told me love was just a defect. But I wore your name like armor then, now it cuts me bone to bend. Don't say we're fine, I can hear the tension hum. Don't play the ghost, you were screaming all along. The wire's live, the signal's cracked, and we're never going back. We're tangled up in blood wire, sparks between our shattered bones. Every touch a static fire, every breath not ours alone. Pull me closer, twist than life. This connection isn't life. I built a wall of reason, you kicked it down with truth. Now there's nowhere left to hide, not from me and not from you. You want control, you want control, you want revenge, you call this love, you want the end. So let it break or let it burn, but we never ever learn. We're tangled up in blood wire, twisted in a perfect mess. Every scream pulls us tighter, every silence more or less. Bleeding rhythm, biting sound, but we can't cut it down. This isn't love, it's a signal we never shut off. This isn't love, it's a signal we never shut off. tear teeth first. You called me broken, thanks for that. I wear the label like a bat. I learned to fight with velvet hands, but now I burn what I withstand. You cracked the code, you built the wall. We learned to knock, we're not your idols, not your ghost. We're here to take what you fear most. I come back, teeth first, full of scars, full of thirst. You made me steal with every burn. Now it's your lesson, your turn. You pulled me down, now feel the dark. I rise, I tear teeth first. You wanted war, you got my smile. They told me tales of claws and teeth, of shadows hiding underneath. But when I crossed the thorn-bound trees, I found your silence watching me. I never asked to be revered. I never fed on love or fear. I rotted myths they never knew, but somehow you look through. I wasn't sent to break the stand. I never asked to be unmade. We wear our hunger much too well and bleed into the masquerade. I'm the glitch in your code, the crack in your spine, the voice in the dark screaming you're not fine. You built a box, I burned it down. This is my curse, this is your crown. Holy ground, I'll make it unholy now. Holy ground, I'll make it unholy now. Holy ground, I'll make it unholy now. Holy ground, I make it unholy now.
I walked where cities used to breathe, where silence sleeps beneath the heat. The ground still knows your heavy name, but I pretend it's not the same. I kept your voice inside my coat, afraid cassette, a half-dead note. Your ghost still speaks in engine hums, but every mile I come undone. We bury truth in desert dust and let the sun do what it must. You burn, I fade, we run, we stay, but nothing ever blows away. You're the scar I leave behind in every song. The wind rewinds. I drive through towns that look like bones, still hear your name through static tones. We're rust and blood and memory, still lost in what will never be. I carve you out with broken hands, but you're the map beneath the sand. Each time I go, I find the same, your voice behind my weathered name. We were never meant to last, but you live behind the glass. I burn the film, I let it go, but ash still glows and you still show. You're the scar I leave behind, still bleeding dust across my mind. I scream through steel and buried light, still see you in the edge of night. We're rust and blood and memory, and still you never leave me. You're just a desert memory, but I still breathe you in.
Bite down gently, love. We're made of breakable things. You said it's not real if it hurts. You said my rage was rehearsed, but I bled through every smile and called it healing for a while. You made a god from hollow chrome, I was on my knees. Bite down, crack the lie, shatter slow, don't close your eyes. Nothing whole gets out alive. I've got glass teeth, I chew on pain and spit your name like acid rain. You broke me softly, that was the art, but I rebuilt my beating heart. So say it again, I'm not afraid to let you in. Bite down gently, we're made of breakable things. You said I'm cute when I get mad, like I'm a doll you never had. But I bite harder when I break, and you just smiled. Big mistake. You called me sweet, then pulled the strings, then cried when I grew fucking wings. Now I'm the gun behind the grin. You poke the cage, let chaos in. You want it soft, you want it fake, but I don't crack, I detonate. I'm pretty when I snap. You want it clean, but I bring wrath. I dance in glass, I kiss the flame, then carve your name into the shame. You made the trap, enjoy the slap. I'm pretty when I snap. You thought I'd beg, you thought I'd fall, but I look best destroying it all. I'm pretty when I snap, not a toy, I'm a collapse. You dressed me up, I burned it down. Now hear my heels shake the ground. You love control, now take the map. I'm pretty when I snap. You thought I'd beg, you thought I'd fall, but I look best destroying it all. I'm pretty when I snap, not a toy, I'm a collapse. You dressed me up, I burned it down. Now hear my heels shake the ground. You love control, now take the map. I'm pretty when I snap, when I snap, when I snap. You thought I'd beg, you thought I'd fall, but I look best destroying it all.
Lights are flashing as they frown, circuit brains and smoky skies. Iron giants speak in lies. Gears are turning, ticking time. Robots plan a grand design. Metallic voices echo loud. Solar rays behind the cloud. Space invaders crush our land. Steel-clad fingers form a band. Unplug dreams and hack the night. Robots take our will to fight. Wires tangled, fate entwined. Space is void, we're left behind. Gravity can't keep us whole. Robots reach the final goal. Binary codes guide their quest. Laser beams we can't contest. Falling stars don't wish they speak. Electric eyes are what they seek. Space invaders crush our land. Steel-clad fingers form a band. Unplug dreams and hack the night. Robots take our will to fight. Space invaders crush our land. Steel-clad fingers form a band. Unplug dreams and hack the night. Robots take our will to fight. I watched you build your queer as exit, out of sight and half closed doors. You think I didn't see the warning etched in everything you wore. You talked like peace was still an option, while tossing matches on our floor. You kissed me like an afterthought, but still I beg for more. You buried me in open air. One fucking smile said it was fair. Now you walk you're not to blame, but I still carry every name. storm where silence kept me safe and warm. You knocked like thunder on my door, but I don't know what I'm hiding for. I saw the flood behind your eyes, the kind that drowns and never dries. I stepped inside your sinking skin, hoping I could learn to swim. Don't tell me light will save us, I'm already blind. We found each other in the wreck, but we keep looking behind. You drag me back when I try to heal. You pull me down where it almost feels like love, but it's like fire, but it's black. You drag me back, and I let you still. We wear these scars like secret names, then curse each other for the flames. You kissed my hands while setting traps, and I still walked right into that. You were the anchor, you were the blade, you were the fever, you were the plague. And yet we stay. You drag me back from every edge. You stitch my wounds, then cut again. It hurts, but it fits. It dies, but it sticks. You drag me back, and I still don't went home. Drag me back and call it love. Ash on your lips, red in your eyes. We lit the fuse just to feel alive. The world's a wreck, yeah, that's a fact, but I still want you on impact. Sirens howled, we kissed instead. You said, let's live before we're dead. We dance on ruins, smoke and chrome. This fire feels like home. We're not here to beg or pray. We burn louder every day. Let the sky collapse, we'll scream until it cracks. We're not the cure, we are the flame. A beautiful end with no one to blame. Let it fall, let it crash. We'll dance in the ash. You were never my salvation. You were always detonation. So pull the cord, let it roar. Let the sky collapse, let it erase our past. We're not afraid, we never were. The end is ours and it's a blur. Let it fall, let it crash. We'll laugh in the ash. Yash! You were never my salvation. You were always detonation. So pull the cord, let it roar. Let the sky collapse, let it erase our past. We're not afraid, we never were. The end is ours and it's a blur. Let it fall, let it crash. We'll laugh in network of vibes. Your shape behind the glass, a memory I can't outlast. Your name still echoes through my chest, like something I forgot to confess.
I feel you breathe in empty halls, like I should answer when you call, but silence is the only word you ever truly gave me first. We were flames, now we're smoke, tangled hearts, we never spoke. I still wait, and you still fade, still somewhere, but never stayed.